Hey folks, good morning from the office. I'm your host, BKP. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. Hang on, I want to check something out. Nothing big, just checking something out here. Where's it at? I'll do it anyway. So, just want to check something out. Hold on. All right, folks, good morning from the office. I'm just checking out now for the last couple of days. Want to make sure we got everything correct, running well. We did some things yesterday to try to make sure when we come on live that everything's in the right place and running correctly. So I'm your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. And all right, that's how you can reach the show. Now, I put on Facebook this morning. I said, here's exactly what I said. So if you're tuned in, I promise, I promise this will not be a dud. Oh, wait a minute. Let me explain where I'm going with this, okay? Now, this is exactly what I said on Facebook this morning. I said this. Tune in this morning for what I feel is the real reason the deep state DNC and the deep state corporate corrupt media want to impeach President Donald J. Trump. Yes, it's a coup. It is a coup, folks. We will look that up, see what the definition is, because it is a coup and has nothing to do with a phone call between our president and Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. Nothing to do with it. Okay? Now, you know it's got nothing to do with this phone call. Okay? They have been looking for the gotcha moment since, what did Steve Bannon say, 2:31? Is that when they called Pennsylvania? I called Pennsylvania. Fetcher News called Pennsylvania at midnight. Remember? Midnight. We called it right here. Midnight, baby. But it took till like 2:31 in the morning for the state of Pennsylvania, the Democrat governor and Democrat Secretary of State, to just say it's over, Hillary. Hillary Clinton's campaign was calling in the PA at midnight. Do not call Pennsylvania. Do not call Pennsylvania. But like Steve Bannon said, as of 2:31 or whatever it was when they called Pennsylvania, they've been trying to impeach or find a coup moment to get rid of our president of the United States. Nothing to do with the phone call. Nothing to do with Ukrainian corruption. All right. Now, I understand. Let me say something that has it's a little bit arrogant, okay? I've read the book, Peter Schweitzer. I read the book on Clinton Cash. I understand what happened in Haiti after the hurricane or tsunami or whatever in Haiti, where the Clintons, just raped the people of Haiti. Okay, I got it. I got what happened there. The telecom company, whatever. Okay, I know how much Bill Clinton was paid for a speech. All right. We know what happened with uranium one, whatever it was. Okay, we know what happened there. Okay, I'm sorry, it's not being arrogant, but I actually, every once in a while I pick up a book, okay, or I actually read an article that is outside the box of the deep state corporate corrupt media. So we know what happened there. Now we know what happened, and I always love when Mitch McConnell comes out like he's against the Chi-Coms. I know what Mitch McConnell's wife, what's her name? She's the Department of Transportation, her family. Look at how much money the McConnell's wife, Elaine Cho, is that her name? Whatever the hell, okay, has made from China on their shipping, okay? They're major players, her family, Mitch McConnell's wife, major players in shipping goods, in big time shipping from manufactured goods from China over here. So I got that, okay? Ukraine, I got it. Rosemont Capital. I may come on. All right, you can laugh at me. I don't give a rat's ass. I don't care. Okay, but you can laugh at me because I pronounce some things wrong, and sometimes I get to rolling, and grammatically, I'm just not there some days, right? But the point is you could laugh all day long, but I do pronounce things. Devin, not Archer, Akron. All right, anyhow, I'll pull it up in a minute. John Kerry, Biden's son. I read all that. I got it. But these are the vehicles they're using to impeach. But for what reason? And I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, that's not it. But I disagree strongly. There's multiple reasons why. Environmentalists, regulations that have been cut, okay? Taxes that have been cut. Coal mines opened up, all right? The USMC, okay? MCA, is it what? U.S., United States, Mexico, Canada agreement. USMCA, they won't pass it. Okay, so we know all the things that they're upset with, but this is the one for me that I feel their nerves are shot because it's going to Trump is fundamentally changing the country. Yes, he is. He's fundamentally changing the country. And he's changing the country it's going to be a long time before Democrats could reverse what Trump is doing. And there's three branches of government. There's your legislative branch there that is full of mentally ill people. Yes, there's a lot of mentally ill people. I bet I would like to do some research around Washington, D.C. to see how many therapists there's actually are there because these people are deranged, okay? A lot of them. So legislative, then we have the executive branch, and then we have the judicial, which is the Supreme Court of the United States, three branches. Fundamental change. Now, what they do not like, well, I'll get into it in a minute. Let's go with this because this is going to be my start, and then we're going to work our way back in. What we're going to do today also before we close, we're going to talk about if, we started on it yesterday, I want to regroup and back up. If Earl Johnson, post one commissioner that has served 2 terms, give me number 5, if he runs for a 3rd term, okay, what will that do if Earl Johnson runs for a 3rd term? He ran unopposed last time, unopposed. If he runs for a 3rd term, what will that do to the commission chair race? How does that rearrange the musical chairs in that race? We're going to talk about it. Now, let's go to number 1. Okay? And we're going to start here. So I have said this on this show. How long, if you're new to the show, just fast forward, okay? 1, I'm pro-life, okay? And we have talked about on this show for months how the heartbeat bill and how many states have signed a heartbeat bill. Now, what is a heartbeat bill? It's just framed up the heartbeat bill, the abortion bill, heartbeat. That when a heartbeat is detected, it would then be illegal to perform an abortion, okay? Now, you got states like New York that want to cut them up and bring them out in the 3rd trimester. I'm sorry, you don't like when I talk like that. You don't like the graphic speech and everything, but it's the truth. Then you've got Virginia, where Governor of Virginia, Ralph Northam, if he had a Democrat governor from Virginia, Ralph Northam, if he had his way, and we have the audio, the baby could be born actually, and then the mother and the physician would have a legal right to euthanize the baby, kill the baby. That's true. It's on video. All right. So we don't have to go back there. You can't call me a liar. I got it. It's on video where the guy said this. Boom. Baby's born. Make the baby comfortable. Now, this picture is Georgia Governor Brian Kemp. Okay. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp signing the heartbeat bill. And there's a whole group around him, Speaker of the House David Ralston, Renee Utterman is running for Congress in the 6th District, I think. There's Lieutenant Governor Jeff Duncan, but there's a whole group around Brian Kemp, the governor of Georgia, keeping a promise. Now, he made the promise, the governor of Georgia, Brian Kemp, Republican, made this promise all around the state. But what I really enjoy when I watch him sign this bill is he made this promise right in this studio. The then primary candidate, Brian Kemp, sat right in the studio where I'm at this morning, and I asked him about a heartbeat bill, and he said yes. He would sign one as soon as it gets to his desk, and there he is keeping his promise. Now, yesterday, I told you all the way through, now I'm getting somewhere. This is one of those shows that I would pay attention to because I think we have some valuable information. So yesterday, a federal judge blocked the heartbeat bill. Now, all over the United States, we don't have time to go into every state, but Ohio, I guess Mississippi, Alabama, the heartbeat bill is everywhere. This will be the biggest challenge to the Supreme Court of the United States. This will be the biggest challenge to Roe v. Wade. This right here, what we're talking about this morning, okay, and let's move to give me number 2, okay? So here we go, number 2. All right, here is a federal judge, all right, Stephen C. Jones, all right, and he is federal judge Stephen C. Jones, all right. A federal judge handed an early win to abortion rights activists yesterday, today is Wednesday, blocking Georgia's restrictive law from going into effect. But it is only the first step as a lawsuit makes its way through the court system. District Judge Stephen C. Jones, right there, ruling stop HB 481, that's the heartbeat bill, from taking effect January 1st. While the case plays out, anti-abortion activists are hoping the case winds up in the U.S. Supreme Court. Okay? So, go back to number 1. Here's the governor, Brian Kemp, signing the bill. Okay? Now go to number 2. Here's activist judge Stephen C. Jones, okay, putting a halt to it going into effect January 1st. Now this is happening all over the United States, all right? He's a district judge all over the United States, all right? It's happening every day. So let me go here really quick. I had this. Let me go back. Who is this guy? Stephen C. Jones. Okay. Stephen Carmichael Jones is a United States District Judge of the United States District Court of the Northern District of Georgia and a former Superior Court judge. Carl, this is the Wikipedia page, so I didn't write this. Assumed office March 3rd, 2011. Appointed by Barack Obama. Barack Obama. Let's see. Political, it's right here. Democrat Party. So here's a Democrat activist judge, appointed by Barack Obama, that the civil liberties, whoever the, let's see, I don't know, the American Civil Liberties Union of Georgia sued the state. They found this judge, okay? So what happens when these activist liberals want to get something done? They start searching for a judge, okay? They don't go into a district they should. They will go out of district. They do anything they can to find a judge, okay? That they can get something before the judge that will rule in their favor. So that's what the American Civil Liberties Union of Georgia did. They found Judge Steve C. Jones here an Obama appointee, Barack Obama appointee, and a Democrat activist to put a block. Now, this is going to happen. We've talked on this show over and over and over. This is going to happen in every single state. There's a heartbeat bill. It's going to go to the Supreme Court of the United States, okay, eventually. Now, why the coup? Why remove the President of the United States? Because federal judges get lifetime appointments. Now, Nancy Pelosi, next election, can hand the gavel over to, hopefully for me, Republican 9th Congressional District Congressman Doug Collins. But she can hand the gavel back and forth, back and forth. The gavel's getting worn, throwing it back and forth from Democrats to Republicans. The White House can be occupied every 4 years by a different party. Democrat, Republican, Democrat. But judges are lifetime appointments, okay? So right now, let me see here just really quickly. This guy's 62. He's an Obama appointee. He's been on there since 2011. He's 62. What if he wants to go to 80 years old? See, 62, 72. Is that 18 more years? This guy could be on the bench. This is the area, okay? You may argue, but this is the area that they cannot, no matter what, it does not get the news, it does not get front billing, it does not get top of the page. This is the area they absolutely, at all costs, cannot let Donald Trump have a second term. Can't happen, okay? The LGBTQ community. An F. I always think it should be LGBTQ alphabet soup, damn it. Campbell's gay alphabet soup. I know Campbell's probably going to sue me now. Let's see. LGBTQF. F is mine. I say this should be a flamers category. Just out and out flamers. But anyhow, so this guy is United States District Court for the North District of Georgia. If he wants to be on the court till he's 80, that's 18 more years that he could be on the court. Doing things like this, being the activist judge he is. Now, let me throw this up and we'll take a break and I'm going to come back because we're going to work this out because this is my opinion. There's my opinion, there's your opinion, and then we're back to my opinion. Meaning, it's 2-1, folks. All right, so obviously, keep this guy up for a minute. Give me number 14. No, you can't do that. I'm sorry. Give me number 14. But remember this guy. We're going to go back to here. Okay. As of September 27, 2019, the United States Senate has confirmed 152 Article 3 judges nominated by President Trump, including 2 associate judges of the Supreme Court. 2 Supreme Court, okay? 43, okay, judges for the United States Court of Appeals, and watch this one, 105 judges for the United States District Court, and I missed 2 judges for what? Where's the other one? Okay, so 2 judges, 105 judges for the United States District Court. 105. Go back to that judge there for just a minute, Stephen. You know what he is? He's a United States District Court judge that this went before. Trump's appointed 105, okay? He's cleaning this mess up. You know what happens with this guy's ruling? It goes to the appeals court. Trump's put 43 there. So what happens? This guy could serve 18 more years. So what happens in a second term when Trump continues to push these people out and put new ones in? And they could serve 18, 20, 25 years in this country. Because, see, I don't say nobody's paying attention, but this is a district Court, United States District Court judge you're looking at right here. This is a guy that put a stop on Georgia's heartbeat bill. But nobody's paying attention to what Trump's doing in the courts, okay? Now, if you do not think abortion and the Democrats' right to kill, okay, I'm serious. Now, you let 20 kids get shot somewhere. Now, easy on me, damn it. Don't go attacking me. You let 20 kids get shot somewhere. Okay? And let me tell you something. Them Democrats, they'll go crazy, buddy. They'll go nuts. They want to take your guns and everything. You know? But you murder millions of unborn children. And they are children. They're just unborn. They will defend their right to kill. That's the bottom line. They will defend their right to kill. So this judge here is Stephen C. Jones. He is a United States District Court judge. We just put that up. And he is the guy that from the AJC, there's a lot of articles out there. This is a big story. This is a very big story here. All right? Now, I understand impeachment, but I also understand why they want rid of Donald Trump. And it's not because of phone call with Ukraine, all right? You got liberal activists, LGBTQ community, all right? Let's see. A federal judge handed an early win to abortion rights activists Tuesday by blocking Georgia's restrictive law from going into effect. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be right back. We're going to continue my reason right now. There's a lot of why they want to impeach the President of the United States. Take us to break.